Humans used to communicate using hand gestures and primitive oral sounds. The concept of languages emerged about 10,000 years ago, and it changed the course of humanity. It is the use of languages that led to the development of human race and took us where we are today. Though the origin of the first ever language is highly debated throughout the world, certain ancient scriptures and cave carvings reveal some of the oldest languages in the world. The oldest preserved texts in Icelandic were written around 1100 AD. Many of the texts are based on poetry and laws traditionally preserved orally. The most famous of the texts, which were written in Iceland from the 12th century onward, are the Icelandic sagas. According to an act passed by Parliament in 2011, Icelandic is the national language of the Icelandic people and the official language in Iceland. The language is officially called Irish in the English language and Gaelic in the Irish language. Irish has 276,000 speakers around the world. Irish Gaelic has Celtic origins from the Bronze Age. However, the literary tradition can be traced back to the 6th century AD. Irish Gaelic is a Gaelic language of the Celtic language family, itself a branch of the Indo-European language family. Irish originated in Ireland and was historically spoken by Irish people throughout Ireland. Although English is the more common first language elsewhere in Ireland, Irish is spoken as a first language. Persian, also known by its endonym Farsi, is a Western Iranian language belonging to the Iranian branch of the Indo-Iranian subdivision of the Indo-European languages. It is a pluricentric language predominantly spoken and used officially within Iran, Afghanistan and Tajikistan in three mutually intelligible standard varieties, namely Iranian Persian, Dari Persian and Tajiki Persian. Lithuanian forms a part of the group of the Indo-European language, which gave birth to various modern languages like German, Italian and English. Lithuanian is closely related to Sanskrit, Latin and ancient Greek, and has retained the sounds and grammar rules from the ancient era in a far better way than any of its linguistic cousins. It is thus considered amongst one of the oldest languages in the world. Lithuanian serves as the official language of the Republic of Lithuania and is also one of the official languages of the European Union. Basque is spoken natively by a small population of people residing in Spain and France. The Basque language is spoken by 28.4% of Basques in all territories. Of these, 93.2% are in the Spanish area of the Basque Country, and the remaining 6.8% are in the French portion. Native speakers live in a contiguous area that includes parts of 4 Spanish provinces and the 3 ancient provinces in France. Greek is an independent branch of the Indo-European family of languages, native to Greece, Cyprus, Albania and other parts of the Eastern Mediterranean and the Black Sea. It has the longest documented history of any living Indo-European language, spanning at least 3,500 years of written records. The Greek language holds an important place in the history of the Western world and Christianity. The earliest written evidence is a linear B clay tablet found in Messenia that dates to between 1450 and 1350 BC, making Greek the world's oldest recorded living language. The first script of Hebrew dates back to 1000 BC. The language is more than 3,000 years old. It is an Old Semitic language and is declared as Israel's official language. It was labeled a holy language because it was used mainly for religious texts. Egyptian is considered one of the oldest languages in the world, as it is already about 4,700 years old. Autobiographical writings found on walls of Egyptian tombs were said to be created around 2600 BC to 2000 BC. Egyptian is still used today as the Coptic Church's liturgical language. Written records of its usage date back to 3400 BC, making it an ancient language. Linguists thought the Sanskrit was very influential to several languages in Europe. They also believed that the language came from Tamil. Sanskrit, which is 4,000 years old, used to be the language of the classics in India. Until now, Sanskrit is still an official language in the Indian peninsula, despite its limited use as an everyday language. Sanskrit first appeared in 2000 BC and hailed as the gods' language. The language combines sound vibrations and often used for mantra meditation in an area that is teeming with Hindu temples. Tamil would be considered the world's oldest language as it is over 5,000 years old, having made its first appearance in 3000 BC. Tamil is a Dravidian language predominantly spoken by the Tamil people of India and Sri Lanka. Tamil is an official language in 3 countries: India, Sri Lanka and Singapore. A recorded Tamil literature has been documented for over 2,000 years. The earliest period of Tamil literature, Sangam literature, is dated from 300 BC to AD 300. It has the oldest extant literature among Dravidian languages. In 1578, Portuguese Christian missionaries published a Tamil prayer book in Old Tamil script named Thambran Banakam, thus making Tamil the first Indian language to be printed and published. According to Hindu legend, Tamil or in personification form Tamil Tai was created by Lord Shiva.